everybody, it's Perez, joined by Jessica Alba, and I'm very happy you're here today because children brought us together to talk about, and also I'm excited you're here because it gives me an opportunity to say in person, I'm sorry I was a big old douchebag in the past, and yeah, that's that.
Okay.
I was, and but, you know, kind of like children, I was maybe childish, but I think I've grown up now, and definitely trying to be a more positive person. And I love that you have launched this new thing to be more positive and help families and kids. It's called The Honest Company. And you want to tell us a little about that?
Yes. Well, I would like to start with saying it takes a really big person to apologize, and no hard feelings. And I have to say that even if there was anything that was said that wasn't true and was nasty and seemed mean-spirited, I always did admire your...
you don't have to say that,
no,
hush!
I really did. I admired your business savvy and how you turned something that you just sort of did for fun on the side into a real legitimate business, and that's really hard to do, and I commend you for that, and I think that's awesome. And so I do believe in evolution and people evolving.
Me too.
And
Hopefully, or I mean, you could continue going down the same path and doing the same things.
But what fun is that?
Well, exactly. I mean, when I started blogging, I was 26 years old. I'm going to do 34 in March, and I think, you know, your teens and your 20s, whatever, but from your late 20s to your early 30s, I think that's when you grow the most. That's when you go from being a kid to an adult.
And you really feel the responsibility and the consequences of your actions.
And
I did, at least.
You're a mom to two now,
Yeah.
and what prompted you to go ahead and start a company about it?
Well, really, it came out of necessity. This company needed to exist. I had a huge sort of aha moment when I was pregnant with Honor, and I did a lot of research. You know, you try to do the research and find the best, cribs,
pediatrician,
and what's recommended for the best stroller and the safest car seat and all of these things. And when you're doing that, it's like my mom was like, "Oh, you're supposed to wash the kids' clothes in this laundry detergent that's meant for babies, and then you have to get this tearless shampoo, and that's what you have to do." And so I did, and I washed, when I was pregnant, I washed Honor's clothes and blankets and stuff in this detergent. And
you washed it yourself? You don't have somebody wash clothes for you?
No, I washed it myself. So I washed it, and then I broke out into this rash with this baby laundry detergent. It had like such a strong perfume, and I was sneezing, and I had watery eyes, and I was like, there is no way I'm allowing this near my baby. That's insane. So I looked at the box and the ingredients, and it didn't really tell you what was in it so much, and then it just said fragrance, and then I did research, and I found out that there are tons of toxic chemicals in products that are geared specifically towards babies, and household products. There's tons of toxic chemicals in them, from like your laundry detergent to counter spray to dish soap, and even the pH levels that are in dish washer fluid are so high, it's like liquid Drano that you're putting on your baby's bottles, and it leaves a residue. And I was like, this is so nuts. And I was like, there's got to be a better way. So I would go online and try to find, the best eco products, and then I'd go to like the best grocery stores to get the best eco products. And I was like, this is expensive, and it's time consuming, and everything is brown and beige. It's like, I like a healthy thing like anyone else, but I'm not a brown and beige girl. I like color and design and fun things. And my daughter would reach for the one with the princesses on it, and she was like bummed out about her brown diaper, and her friends had like the
your
pretty
daughter
ones.
Cares about the kind of diaper she wears.
They do. Well, kids are
that's awesome.
They're in all day.
They start at a young age being fashionistas.
They do. Well, it's also just more appealing to the eye and more stimulating. And so I was like, there's got to be a company that has cute products that are safe and non-toxic and that are affordable and that are easy to get to.
And there really weren't any then?
There's not one company that does it. There's like a company that just does good shampoo, and there's a company that just does good like laundry detergent, and then a company that just does good diapers. But there wasn't one company where you could get everything.
Is this something that you always were thinking of like 5 years ago? You were already successful then. You're like, I want to do more than just act.
Not really.
No?
It really just came out of me being frustrated and wanting this to exist. I wanted to buy a diaper that was non-toxic and wasn't going to hurt my kid, that actually worked and was genuinely healthy. And I wanted, you know, to, when I bought something that was eco, I didn't want it to be eco because the packaging was eco. I wanted what was inside of it to be good and eco for my kid.
How long did it take you from having this idea to like now where you've launched?
Oh, like 3.5 years. Like
3.5
almost 3.5 years. Yeah, lots of doors closed in my face. Lots of people saying, I don't know if people are going to really care about this, or I don't know if you can do all these products, or I don't know if people really will buy stuff online. But all my friends buy stuff online, certainly things like this. And even my friends that aren't moms buy a lot of stuff online. And so I think that is the new way with young people. That's where we are.
So right now, the Honest Company, it's just online.
It's only available online.
Which is a good thing, because that means
great.
Everybody can have access to it.
Yeah, it's like you don't have to live next to a Sprouts or a Whole Foods or a Trader Joe's to get great products. And it also leaves less of a carbon footprint because we're just shipping from our manufacturer straight to our warehouse and then directly to you. Overall, our dream is to redefine the idea of the family brand.
Because we know that together we can do things better.
We hope you'll join us.
Wait, we gotta talk some movie questions, shall we?
Okay.
Do you have any movies coming up? No.
I haven't really worked on. I mean, this is what I've been working on this year. When I was pregnant, I sort of took a break for a while. I'm actually excited to get back into it because I was in a more like maternal headspace before, but now I'm ready to like get back in the action.
Well, I'm sure people ask you all the time. Now that you've had 2, do you want to have more? Is that in the works? Are you open to it, or completely like 2 is enough?
You know, it's soon. It's too soon for me to say that. I can't.
You're pregnant right now. Oh my God. There was avoiding of the eyes.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
I can't imagine not ever like squishing a little baby ever again. Like as much as you miss your sleep and as much as like your hormones are going crazy, it is the most delightful thing in the entire world. And I just love my baby so much. And there's something so just wonderful about that. And so, I don't know. But at the same time, I can't imagine it anytime soon. So.
Well, thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. And
thank you for having me.
And bye.